Hi Gertie, I thought I'd try this with my headphones on. Are you using the headphones? It's my Madonna look or call centre look, whichever you prefer. I'm hoping the sound might be a bit better on it, and we have no planes going above, and there are the dogs lying down, so hopefully we might get through this one unscathed. We'll see. This blog's about how to know when you're in the right relationship, and one of the reasons I wanted to talk about it is because I I have much experience in this department, and even though my relationships haven't always been brilliant, and yes, I've got a few failed relationships behind me, but then you've got to see it that that means I've made plenty of mistakes, and you can learn from them. So, what did I want to say? When you start a relationship, when you go into a new relationship, you need to be in a good place. You need to be in a good place. You need to be feeling good about yourself. This is one of the things I've learned a massive lesson really, that you need to be feeling good about you, how you how you see yourself, how you feel about yourself makes a massive difference, because if you're feeling good and you're loving yourself and you're feeling confident and your self-esteem's good, then you will go in with high expectations. You will go in into a relationship knowing what you want, for one, and you'll expect the best. I know you know nobody's perfect. You're not going to meet Mr. Perfect, but you certainly could meet Mr. Right, and it means that you have the chance to have a good relationship, and you'll know you won't settle for second best. You won't just accept any old thing that's thrown at you, and if somebody starts treating you badly, you will spot it straight away, because you will feel good about yourself. You know you are worthy and deserve to be treated with respect and be treated properly. When you go into a relationship and you're feeling crappy, it's a whole other story, and that's when you're likely to meet someone who will treat you badly, who will treat you as second best, who will not be around enough or not look after you properly, and you'll always be chasing him. And I, I I have much experience in this. You know, I have experience in this because of obviously the relationship before David was with someone who was rather abusive, and the reason I met him was because I was in a bad place emotionally. Anytime I've had bad relationships, it's because I've been in a bad place. I've dragged sort of the baggage from previous relationships into the next one, and it makes for poor decisions. It means that you don't, at the time, I know I've been desperate, in need of affection, and I know that makes me sound a bit pathetic, but it's true. I'm being open and honest here. It's true. So going into a relationship in that state, with that state of mind, it's really not good for you, because then you're prone to meeting people like I did, people who make you feel bad. If you're with somebody, if you're with a guy and he's constantly putting you down, or lying to you, or making you feel crap about yourself, basically telling you everything you do is wrong, or what you're wearing isn't right, anything like that, they're red flags, Gertie. You need to get out, and especially obviously if ever anybody hit you, then you run for the hills. If I'm around, obviously I will make sure that never happens, but this is something you need to know, something you need to be aware of, because the relationship I was in, it was like a dripping tap. It was like, just somebody tap, tap, tap. You're rubbish at that. You're hopeless at that. Are you doing that right? Do you know what you're doing? Don't you wearing that? It's stuff like that, and you don't notice it. I think I'm quite an intelligent person, but you don't notice, because they come in all singing, all dancing, and you are desperate for affection, that you think, oh wow, this person's amazing, and suddenly, before you know it, your self-esteem is on the floor, your self-confidence is on the floor, and you're in the wrong relationship. So you know you're in the wrong relationship when you feel bad all the time, when you are miserable, when you're constantly questioning yourself, when you're, and if he tells you you're crazy or you have issues, run. Definitely run. Any bloke who starts telling you you're crazy or has or you have issues, you need to get out because he is not worth the effort and he isn't a man at all. He needs help. If anything, he needs help. A good relationship, a decent bloke will treat you properly. A decent bloke will put you first. A decent bloke will take you out. He will you it will be like an equal partnership. You'll be there for each other. He won't run away. He'll keep his promises. He'll phone when he says he's going to phone. He'll turn up when he says he's going to turn up. You won't have to be checking your phone every 2 minutes to see if he's going to text you or phone you because he just will. You'll have moments, if you fall out or whatever that, yes, you'll argue and there will be moments where that's questionable. But if it's all the time, if he's always making you feel bad, if you're always feeling feeling low, if you're looking in the mirror and thinking, who the hell are you? You've got to question the relationship. You've got to question the man you're with. And you've got to take responsibility for doing something about it. Because the right man won't make you feel that way, Gertie. He just won't. He will want to spend the rest of his life with you and he will want to make the effort for you and he will chase you. And whether that sounds sexist or feminist or not, tough, because that's lots and lots of years of experience talking to many men and many women. And the best relationships work out are the ones where the bloke's chased the woman, where the bloke's done the work and the woman has then done her part and reciprocated and they work together. Those are the best relationships. And the one final thing I suppose I want to say is don't settle. If you're if you know at the start of a relationship that you want you want this to be a long-term relationship, you want to get married, you want to have children, you want him to be someone to go do extreme sports with or go traveling with or anything like that. If there are things that for you are deal breakers that you must have in this relationship, make sure you talk about them at the start and make sure you know timelines when you want them by, or if you want children by the age of 30 and he's like doesn't even want children, you've got to question it because yes, you may love this man right now. Yes, you might both be besotted with each other. But at some point, if you do want children, unless you change your mind suddenly, that's going to cause problems. That it will cause problems, and you will either settle and not have the children that you long for, or you'll need to get out, and that could happen like 5, 10 years down the line, and it'll be twice as hard. So don't settle. Make sure you know what you want at the beginning of a relationship, and that's only fair on him too. Make sure you know what he wants so that it's an equal partnership so that you're both going into it with your eyes wide open and you're not settling for second best or just, this will do for now because it'll just make you miserable. So the crux of it is a good man will make you happy and make you feel secure and you will reciprocate. You will make him feel loved and wanted and needed. Bad relationship, you will just want to. You won't want to be there. You won't want to be on the planet. If not, mine won't want to be there. You'll feel low and down. So make sure you know which relationship you're in, Gertie. Don't stay in a bad relationship. It really isn't worth it, and life is too short. Okay, love you lots. Bye.